He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to Armstrong Entertainment. This is Chad here and I saw the movie Manchester by the Sea. It is directed by Kenneth Lonergan, starring Casey Affleck, Michelle Williams, Kyle Chandler, and Lucas Hedges. Now this story is about an uncle who is left to take care of his nephew when his brother dies. It's a story that we've heard a zillion times. It just seemed so obvious in where it was going to go. They're going to be like combative, and at the end there was going to be this big resolution. This movie's a little different. Let me just start off by saying I am obsessed with the most depressing, sad, slit wrist movies of all time. I love sad movies so much. Some of my favorite films of previous years have been like Blue Valentine, Revolutionary Road, The Impossible. Basically, if it's sad and somebody dies and there's tears, I'm gonna probably like it. With that being said, this movie is very sad. I just loved how they took such a simple concept, such a simple story, and just made it so realistic and real. I really felt like I was watching like a real slice of life, as they say, and I was just so affected by this movie. Now, I will just start off by saying I understand people who will not be affected by this movie because they have not dealt with things that other people like myself have. The death of a parent is very emotional, obviously, so every scene in this film, I literally was just thinking about my father and what happened and what I went through, picking out the casket, all of the awkward handshakes with these people that you don't know at the funeral, just like all these feelings of like, just how you deal with something. And this is all coming from like a 16-year-old kid. And it was very relatable to me, and it really affected me, and it's just a very strong movie. This movie was escalated even more with the acting and the actors. Casey Affleck, I've always loved him, but he was just so good in this film. It's such a great part. Thought he did an amazing job. Michelle Williams, that's all you have to say. She's in the movie for like 12 minutes, and like every scene she like nailed it, and I was like, oh, she's gonna get nominated for this scene. No, this scene, no, this scene. She's so good. I love Michelle Williams. I can't say enough good things about her. Lucas Hedges is also getting a lot of talk. I thought he had some great scenes, a great performance. I'm not sure if he'll get nominated, but great kid. He's a great actor. So just like all of these, Kyle Chandler as well. I mean, Gretchen Mall's in this, and she's great. Matthew Broderick. Like, there's so many strong performances, and it just elevated the movie to this point where you're like, okay, this is gonna get like nominated for Oscars. My only real complaint with the film was the musical score. I think it's going to be one of those things that either you love it or you hate it. So it was just very distracting to me, and I noticed it, and when I personally notice a score in a film, it's usually bad, because I shouldn't be noticing that. I shouldn't be like listening and thinking, what is this? Like, they should turn this down a little bit because it just doesn't fit the scene. Some of it worked, but a lot of it did not work. It was just like, why did they think this was a good choice? And I think one woman did the entire score, and I don't want to rip on her or anything, but damn, it was bad. No, there was parts of it that I liked, but they were just like, literally, there was this one major scene, and I saw this film with a few people, and all of us were like, we all pointed out the exact scene that kind of was like, that didn't work. That the musical score did not match with what was happening in the story. Beyond that, though, the musical score, I need to stop saying musical score. Beyond that, the film is incredible. It's definitely going to get nominated for some Oscars. Probably Best Picture. I can't wait. I'm going to have to say it's my favorite film of the year, and I can't wait to see it again and just be very sad and depressed even more. So it's called Manchester by the Sea. I hope it is playing in a theater near you. Go check it out, but just realize you might be sad after seeing it. Alright, until next time.
He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.